Welcome back. Joining me now is Stephanie Taylor with the Alzheimer's Alliance of Smith County, and they are hosting Mahjong for Memory coming up. How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning. How was your 4th of July?
Oh, it was great. Thank you.
Good. Okay, so what is this game? What is Mahjong for Memory?
So Mahjong for Memory is a Chinese card game, and it's been around for a really long time, and it's great for your brain. Particularly, one of the pillars of brain health is to learn something new. So if you don't know how to play Mahjong, I encourage you to learn something new. So this is our 17th Mahjong for Memory.
Wow.
17 years we've been doing this, and it's the Alzheimer's Women's Auxiliary that puts it on every year, and it's a sold-out event again this year. And so their hope with it being a sold-out event each year is not only to raise money for the Alliance that they can donate back to the Alzheimer's Alliance, but to really increase awareness of the services that we provide and the things that we do, and of course how Mahjong is great for brain health. So it's Mahjong for Memory.
Well, I was going to say 17 years with this Mahjong game. I mean, it must be really popular. They love it.
Particularly in Tyler. One of the really great things that I learned when I came to the Alliance is we have the biggest, it's called our Games Day,
yeah.
And it is the biggest Games Day in Tyler, Texas in the nation. And we've had people from Florida call and ask us how we put on our Games Day, and it's just a big hit. And then in the fall, our auxiliary sells Mahjong cards for the following year, and we're the biggest purchaser of Mahjong cards in the nation.
Well, there you go.
Right here in Tyler, Texas. So Mahjong's a big hit. So if you don't know how to play, it's time to learn.
Well, so what are the benefits of Mahjong too for Alzheimer's and dementia?
Well, you know, you've heard of brain games, and so it's really just stimulating your cognitive reserve, stimulating your brain. You can play Mahjong online as well, but these are Mahjong tiles, and then each year National Mahjong League, they're kind of like dominoes.
Yeah, I was going to say, they're kind of like dominoes, and then they have a joker card too, like a deck of cards.
And you have, and that's why they're called tiles and cards. But
yeah.
And then you have a card that you play off of each year, and typically it's a group of 4. But you can play online as well. So just really interesting, and again, learning something new is good for your brain. Things that take a lot of concentration are good for your brain, and this is a social game. We have 450 women who come out to Willowbrook next week and play Mahjong. And so that socialization piece is a pillar of brain health. Getting out with your friends and families, playing games that require you to think about it, doing something new. So it's just a great, fun time all the way around.
That is great. And so what else do we have upcoming at the Alzheimer's Alliance of Smith County? You guys do so much here in the community.
Well, at the end of July, we'll have our caregiver workshop where any caregivers can come and register and just hear from our social worker and other caregivers. And really, we talked about it being a kind of a map for their journey. You know, what questions do you have? Every caregiver's journey is different. Every person living with dementia's journey is different. And so we just want to be able to create that individualized map for them and really walk alongside them throughout their journey. So that's going to be a great workshop coming up at the end of July. And this Games Day next week, all the money raised from this Games Day will be donated back to the Alliance so that we can put on workshops like our caregiver workshops.
Right, right.
So,
and Stephanie, when is the Mahjong for Memory again?
It's next Thursday.
Okay, next
at
Thursday.
Willowbrook. Like I said, it's a sold-out event. So if you're interested for next year, call our office and get your name on the list.
Guys, anyone interested? Hey, this will be really fun.
It is. I've
heard it's a lot of fun, and people get really competitive. So.
It is. And then we have a silent auction and other things throughout the day. So it just makes for a really fun day, again, with the socialization, and then it benefits our services that we provide. And we couldn't provide the services that we do without the donors that we have. So
exactly.
It's just a wonderful benefit for us.
Well, Stephanie, thank you so much. It's always good to see you. I hope you had a good 4th of July.